Afterclass is a social education network. There are other social education networks out there. We focus on the individual level, so we allow students and teachers, regardless of school institutions, to share notes, support one another, meet online. So it's basically for the student or the teacher who's battling to find resources or battling to understand their work in class. So they can now meet online and ask other students who are studying the same thing according to the same curriculum and basically get help from one another and support one another. So for example, if I'm the only geography teacher in Johannesburg and there's a single geography teacher in Cape Town, we can now collaborate and share our notes and help each other with lesson plans, memos, test papers, basically reducing the amount of work that an individual teacher would have to do when they start at an institution, because a lot of teachers would fall back on the work that they did the previous year for their next year's class. So as a first year teacher particularly, it's very difficult to source your own material. So that's where we come in, where teachers and students can now share material, tutors can come online as well, and they have a huge market of students that they can then help and basically promote their services. So basically we're going for a community of people that are there to support one another in their academic studies. We're implementing elements of gamification. So what we do is we award students prizes and points for taking their work that they've done in the class online. So by sharing the material, they now earn points. So the sort of systemic problem that we found with education is that a student walks into a class and they think that they're going to get an A grade, or they want to get an A grade. But with every mistake that they make in class, they fall short of that goal. So eventually it gets to a point where they're just trying to pass. So what we've now done is we've tried to flip that system where a student comes online and their online academic profile starts at 0. And they now need to earn points, earn rewards, earn experience for each subject, each topic that they do in class. And they do that by taking their homework, their notes, their sort of mind maps, their past tests, and putting it online and sharing with other people. And then all the people in the community basically rate and vote and vet that content and material. So they are therefore rewarded for what they do online. Building up their online academic profile. So yeah, turning education into not necessarily a game, but offering them a unique portal to expose themselves as an academic, to say this is who I am and this is the work that I've done. And then basically we'd like to bridge the gap between high schools and universities, where universities can now say, okay, who are your top performing science matriculants, and we've got science bursaries to offer. So yeah, that's what we're going for, is that whole element of gaming, so to speak, by turning your classwork into currency, by trading it online and letting other people see your work, and basically supporting other people by allowing them to see what you're doing.